Yeah, Salakia. Continuing, it says, where is I? Verse 23. It says, but when they persecute you in the city, flee ye on into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. Right, so when we get persecuted, it's not about, like, for example, IUIC and the name ISUPK was a horrible example. If we're persecuted, the mindset is to just take it and cut. Alright, hold on the spot. Someone else can prophesy because, again, we are sheeps. Right, we're supposed to be taking the lower seat. Alright, it says the disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master, and the servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call them of his household? Right? It says, fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. It says, what I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops. Okay, let's drop it there. Next one, I'm gonna get out, is Ephesians chapter 4 and start at verse 25. It says, wherefore putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. Be ye hungry, and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. So at times things don't happen, we won't rub us the wrong way. Some people gonna offend we. Your scripture say, we will be offended. You see me? Now we're gonna feel like we want to thump down somebody at times. But what? If we take the correct road, you will be hungry and sin not. Right? That's the best of our ability, And not to say, man, I will do certain things you offend you and I want to knock him out. Right? But if I'm gonna get physical, and we're supposed to avoid it, getting physical as much as possible. But if it reached that stage, you see me, well, for defend myself, as well. It says, neither give place to the devil. Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the thing which is good, that he may have to give him that needeth. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers. And grieve not the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption. Let all bitterness, so the key point here, let all bitterness and wrath and hunger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. So it's a hard pill to swallow, you see me. But there's a saying, you have to bite the tongue, you see me. Right? It is what it is. We'll get hungry, you see me, but we'll just have to let it go. Because again, there's no benefit in keeping in all that hunger. Somebody violate you, you see me, and offend you and chat some shit and wonder. Yeah, apostle, but he's an apostle, but not the apostle. But I'm elder Yeshua say to you, is the name of the nigga will offend you. Right, yeah, carry it for vengeance. It's like, I'm not dead. You see me? Or maybe a bitch. You see me? A nigga bitch maybe commit adultery. Not saying that, but piece it off, of course, flesh. You see me? Yeah, I sense to carry no grudge for her, see her so-called live her life, which most of fuck her up. You see me? But in a sense, you live a bitter life and big start in your feelings when that person is out there just doing them. Right, we have to work for the yo. The most I will dish out judgment when him see fit. Until then, let's just continue doing this work. Alright. Who all get judged will be judged. Who all get saved will be saved, but we are working our own salvation. Alright. So read that back, verse 31. Let all bitterness and wrath and hunger and clamor. Alright, so you're supposed to have a spirit every day like that's miserable, angry person, me against the world. No. Listen, yeah. Scripture said, no chastisement the present seemeth joyous but grievous. So we're going to have sometime a spirit where we're in a joy moment and like that. But it's not supposed to be the case where we make that consume us all the time. It says, and be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as Yahweh, for Yahweh's sake, had forgiven you. Right, so in this truth, we have to learn to even forgive each other. Because it's written, we ourselves seek forgiveness from Yahweh. How is it not that then we're going to forgive a man who stay just like we, in our flesh? But they're on the battlefield of fight too. And we should know we never offend. What are we? Offend at times. Alright? Last precept I want to get is I read the whole chapter still, but space of time I'm just going to read from, let me see, 17, Romans 12 verse 17. So recompense to no man evil for evil, provide things honest in the sight of all man. So a man, well, evil for evil, the scripture says, yo. Alright? So like you.
And man come check me, star.
Yeah. It says, recompense to no man evil for evil, provide things honest in the sight of all men. Right, so we're supposed to be an example of the believer. Alright? A man rob from you, and a thief back from him, you know. Just constantly seek revenge. No, not us. That's not what we're about. It says, if it be possible, as much as life in you, live peaceable with all men. It's a mindset we're supposed to have. You know, pushing for peace. Crying peace to the best of your ability. Alright? It says, dearly beloved, avenge not yourself, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will pray to the Lord. So leave it to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai. You know, He will deal with it. Alright? It's something I always meant, and it keep me so far, you know. It makes this money. I don't want to look at them come join the camp. What you going to do? You know? That's what I take off from morning. Alright? Because at the end of the day, we don't know who is who. We don't know who is elect. Alright? Again, there's trespassing a man can do it. Make him stay away. You know? Be wise to keep certain people, you know, at a distance. That's wisdom. Right? It says, therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. It says, be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. Right? So it's about being a son of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and executing mercy in wisdom.
Same night. Eh?
This is not all about our individual self and our feelings, right? So that's the still for the certifying till like out there, giving all praise to our poet, how about Shem and Shai, about Shem and Kodash. The one is unto elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the full, like, shalom.